What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're starting our brand new Town Hall 11 Let's Play. So our Town Hall just finished upgrading here. We get that +5 hero boost, we get the power boost, we get the resource boost, and we get a star bonus boost for 5 days, which is going to help jumpstart us here into Town Hall 11, which those are all really positive things. To get that power boost, we're going to definitely want to upgrade our lab. We're going to be talking about like what to upgrade first here at Town Hall 11, and we're just going to start our Let's Play and have a really good time. I got a lot of loot saved up, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and switch things over. I'm going to make a progress base. We'll talk about the new buildings that we get here at Town Hall 11, including that Eagle Artillery and when to drop it, and we're going to have a good time. Hopefully you guys are pumped up for this brand new series. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on all those notifications. Let me go ahead and set up the progress base, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, so this is our progress base. I will throw this down there in the description, and I'll throw it as a pinned comment so you guys can have this, but we're probably going to be changing this pretty early on just because it's so awkward, because at Town Hall 11 there's not much that doesn't get upgraded. What doesn't get upgraded is the spring traps, because we already maxed them at Town Hall 10. The skeleton traps, same reason we maxed them, and then the seeking air mines just don't get another level at Town Hall 11. And then we also have our dark spell factory, which is already maxed, and then we have our dark elixir storage that doesn't go up at Town Hall 11, and pretty much everything else gets at least one more level. Some things get multiple levels, so there's a lot to do at Town Hall 11, and it's going to take a lot of time. We'll talk about the lab in depth a little bit more later, but we'll touch on the lab guide a little bit here today as far as like what we're going to upgrade first and get going in there. But let's take a look at the brand new buildings we get, because right now I haven't placed anything. This is all Town Hall or Town Hall 10 stuff, nothing new for Town Hall 11. So if we go to our shop and we take a look, ooh, look at those offers, guys. Some pretty nice offers. Let's talk about the Town Hall 11 pack, because I think everyone gets this for 10 days. For 20 bucks, it's okay. I don't think we need to buy this. You get the level 2 Eagle, which is pretty much the value of the gold and the time. You get a level 3 Warden, which is the value of the elixir, and a book of heroes. I like buying packs. I don't think that's really a necessity. We could just upgrade that stuff normally. We're going to be farming and playing this account a lot anyways, so there's no need to go ahead and gift that. However, we do want to get our Grand Warden really early on, because he's going to add more health to our troops. He's going to get that ability, which is going to protect our troops eventually. So we're going to want to get him early on and get him upgrading. We do get some new defenses. We get another expo, our 4th expo, and we get that brand new Eagle Artillery. The Eagle Artillery is one of the strongest defenses in the game. It can pretty much hit the whole map, and it's super strong. So we're not going to want to slack on getting that, but we're not super worried about getting it today. We'll get it early on, but not necessarily today. And then we also get another cannon, another archer tower, another wizard tower, and 25 more walls. We'll definitely build those. And then we get the brand new tornado trap, which is going to make a huge impact on defense. So we're going to go ahead and start grabbing some of these things. The tornado trap has no build time. The reason we want to be like kind of cautious about some of this stuff is we don't want our builders being occupied with stuff while we have a lot of key stuff to upgrade. So we're going to get that tornado trap. We'll go in here and we will get our cannon, which is only 10 seconds. So that's not really like, you know, the end of the world. We can go ahead and get that. We can go in here. We can grab that archer tower, again, another like 1 minute upgrade, no big deal. We can go in here. The wizard tower is 3 hours, so I'm gonna kind of hold on to that and just wait and see where we're at the end of the episode, because there's a lot of stuff, and I saved up a lot of loot on purpose. I saved up a lot of loot on purpose so we can get a lot of these upgrades going here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get that right there. All right, so now what we want to do is, before we start upgrading, let's take a look and see what magic items we have saved up. And pretty much the order this stuff is in is about like the priority list. We want to get like all of this stuff upgraded first. These 3 buildings are probably the most 3 important buildings at Town Hall 11. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's take a look at our magic items. That way we can make a plan here. So we have a book of fighting, we have a book of building, we do have a rune of elixir, we got a rune of gold and a rune of dark elixir, and then we have some magic items in here. So we have that hammer of building, we have hammer of fighting, hammer of spells, hammer of heroes. So that's really nice. And then we can also buy loot with our medals if need be. So the first thing I like to get up, and we're gonna probably get this up really quick. Let's see, I'm just trying to see time, 7 days. 6 days. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy a hammer of building. And honestly, I recommend that you use the hammer of building probably on one of the more expensive things. For me, I don't know. Let's see. We do have a book of building, right? Yeah, so we have the book of building. I don't want to be without spells here. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll spend the elixir on the spell factory, and then we'll use that book of building to upgrade it. And then I'll go ahead and we'll get our laboratory up instantly with our hammer of building. And then we're definitely going to want to get our clan castle up. The clan castle is super important because we go from 1 spell storage to 2. So we go from being able to bring like a freeze or a poison to being able to bring like a rage, a jump, a heal. And so that's massive. We want to get that going up here today, but we wanted to make sure we get our laboratory up. That way we can get stuff in here cooking and going. We'll talk about the lab a little bit later in the episode. And then we just don't want to be without spells. That's why you want to use a magic item on the spells, because if your spell factory is upgrading, you can't brew spells. So I want to unlock that invisibility spell. And honestly, this is made before the invisible spell nerf. The invisibility spell might not be that big of a necessity after this, but I like it quite a bit right now. So after this, the invisibility spell might not be as big of a necessity, but I like it a lot right now. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. The next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and get our Grand Warden. So we need 6 million in there. Let's see. So we got 4.2 million, or yeah, 4.2 million elixir, which really isn't going to allow us to upgrade much of anything. But we can get some gold storages going up, or we can get we could get a regular barracks up, which will allow us to unlock the Electro Dragons, which those are really fun. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's unlock an Electro Dragon, and then we'll go ahead and fill up the storage with our Rune of Elixir. That way we can go ahead in here and unlock our Grand Warden. So our Grand Warden is going to be really important to Town Hall 11, because he's not only going to give you that boost on your troops, he gives them an HP boost and a max HP increase, but when you get that ability, it's going to protect those troops. And remember, we get that 5-day boost where we're going to have him boosted up to level 6, and he'll have that ability anyway. So that's going to be really, really nice. I think we got some loot in here. Yeah, we do have some loot in here. So let's keep going here. I do want to get to a point where we upgrade our clan castle, but just taking a look through here, the storages are going to be nice because then we're going to be able to hold more loot. So let's go ahead and let's get the elixir storages going up here. Just because, why not? And I think the rest of this gold, let's throw into these brand new walls. So we'll just throw in and get as much of these walls upgraded as possible. Alright, so it looks like we'll probably be able to get like there. One off. I was close, guys. I was close. So we'll throw all that into those walls, and then we'll go ahead and, didn't we have a Rune of Elixir? Or a Rune of Gold, rather? Yeah, we'll pop off that Rune of Gold. That way we can get our clan castle upgrading. That way we can get that spell storage unlocked. Honestly, you might want to even do clan castle before the spell factory, but again, whenever you upgrade your spell factory, make sure you have a magic item for it. That way you don't lose out, because if you don't have a magic item for your spell factory, you're going to be without spells for that period of time, which is going to be really, really rough. So we're off to a pretty nice start here. We got a lot of buildings upgrading here. Ooh, I kind of messed up a little bit, didn't I? We did kind of mess up. All right, so we'll just we'll spend all of our gems on this. I don't know that we're necessarily going free to play on this, because we just did free to play Town Hall 11. I just want to like help people learn and all that kind of stuff. Now the next thing I want to upgrade is going to be something in the laboratory, because we want to get our lab going at all times, and I'm going to do a lab guide. But really, like, there's a lot of options at Town Hall 11, and a lot of the lab stuff that I want to upgrade is going to be Dark Troops. One of my favorite troop attacks is 5 ICG. So I think my first upgrade at Town Hall 11 is going to be Witches. So if you're curious what my first one is, it's going to be Witches. We're going to throw those in there and just let them sit in there, because well, we're just going to let them sit in there while we're working on everything else, because I'm going to do an in-depth lab guide in our next episode. And pretty much we're just going to work on all this stuff as we go here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we need to keep it going, keep it moving. We want to get our army camps up, because that's going to add us 20 more camp space overall. We got our lab up. We got our clan castle going up, which is huge. The clan castle, along with the lab, might be the top priority. Now, we do have our heroes in there. That's going to be massive, so we can get them going up. We want to try to get our heroes up max as fast as possible. I'm actually okay with buying a Hammer of Heroes and upgrading like our queen with it, just to get her up just a little bit faster, because it's gonna be 7 days no matter what. It'll just be a little bit cheaper on the dark elixir. Then I think what we can do actually in here is we can buy that Hammer of Fighting, because then we could pretty much get our 5 Icy G all the way upgraded. I was just thinking about that. So we could use, oh wait, we'll save that for the lab guide. We'll save that for the lab guide. I'm getting ahead of myself. I get a little bit happy. And then, like, we do want to unlock the ice golems. So we're going to go ahead. If we're going to be doing 5 ICG, we're going to buy a little bit of elixir, and we're going to unlock the ice golem. That way they're working in there. And since we have all 5 builders going, let's go ahead and just use whatever builder potions we have. So pretty much you're just going to work on everything over here as fast as possible. The barracks and the dark barracks are going to unlock those new troops. You're going to need to get them up. The army camps need to be a really high priority. I'll probably just drop those all down at once, and then work on your heroes as you go. I know I'm kind of all over the place. Storages are the same thing. Get those storages knocked out. That way we can store more loot. That way, when we're popping off those runes, I'm sure someone in the comments has already said, you should have waited to use your runes until you got max storages. The reason I do it like this is because by the time you're playing and by the time the next episode comes out, you might be a little bit ahead of me. Who knows, you know? So I try to get as much done in one episode as possible. So we'll work on the storages, we'll work on the barracks, we'll work on those army camps, and then like the collectors and stuff, those can kind of go up as you have a free builder, because they're going to be really cheap upgrades. So like, you know, maybe you do a big upgrade like the Inferno Tower, and then you have a little bit of loot left over. That's when you drop down like elixir collectors. So let's talk about defenses. So all this stuff needs to go up ASAP. We need to get our army camps up. Next thing, like right away, we need to get our army camps up. Those need to be a high priority. We got our spell factory already done, we got our clan castle done, we got our laboratory done, and we got something in the lab. So next really needs to be like army camp priority and our heroes. Our warden needs to go to 5 as soon as possible. I know I'm not really following my own guide here, but I'm all over the place. I get so excited when I go up. But remember, take advantage of the farming, because for the 5 days we have that boost. We're gonna have that 4-time star bonus boost, so take advantage of the farming. We also get those new practice levels. As far as defenses go, we're gonna drop down that new eagle, that are not the new eagle, the new expo, and the wizard tower. We'll drop them down really soon, but I want to wait until I get all my army camps up first. Once I get the last of the army camps done, that's when we're going to drop down the eagle and the new expo, and we can start on the defenses. The eagle is going to go up a level, so we'll get that up, because once you drop the eagle, a lot of people are concerned about weight, but once you drop it, that's the heaviest part of it. You might as well upgrade it and get the most out of it. It's a really good defense that you're going to want to use anyways, because it's going to wreck armies. It's going to destroy everything. So we'll get the eagle up. We'll start working on infernos. We'll start working on bows. I like to do wizard towers, Teslas, and air defenses first, because at Town Hall 11 a lot of people are going to be using like electro dragons or like spam. So wizards will like slow down like the bow witch attacks, the air defenses will slow down the electro dragons, and then Tesla's just one of my favorite defenses because a Tesla farm can wreck. And then we'll go into the archer towers. Air sweepers again can disrupt the electro dragons, so those are something good to get up. Bomb towers can slow down like the witch attacks, mortars, and then the cannons and stuff. And we'll work on the archer tower and the cannon as we're going. But this should be a pretty good guide to get you going here on your Town Hall 11 in 2021. Get those army camps up. Again, you don't necessarily have to get that spell factory up early. But I like the invisibility spell a lot right now, and I want to try to get the most out of it before it gets nerfed. Because remember, all of our troops are going to be boosted. So if we cook an invisibility spell, we'll get a max level. I have the farm army I was using at Town Hall 10 still cooked up, which will be nice because we'll have an eagle to go with our baby dragons. But I'll probably start using some Houdini blimp while I can, because that nerf is coming to those wizards. I need to test that out and see how much of an impact that nerf's going to have. But there we go, guys. That's going to be a guide. Get your lab up, get your clan castle up, get your spell factory up. Honestly, I should have done clan castle before the spell factory, because there's really no benefit besides the invisibility spell. I kind of messed that part up. Get your warden up as fast as possible. Don't ignore your king and queen. Get your queen up as fast as possible to 50. Get those army camps going up, and then just kind of work on everything else. Defenses, we'll get there, we'll get working on them. But there we go, guys. We have started our brand new Town Hall 11 Let's Play. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. I'll post that progress based link down there in the description so you guys can have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.